One in the pink, one in the stink.
8 in the stink, 2 in the pink.
Okay. Hi everyone, Dominic here from the Nerd News Podcast, and I just wanted to interrupt you guys just for a second and say I just wanted to apologize for last week and how we didn't have an episode. Me and Evan both have separate lives. We both have a job with 40-hour weeks, with a family, with families and friends and girlfriends and all this stuff. All this other stuff that we need to take care of before we even do this. And this is a hobby to us. This is by no means a job for us. So it definitely comes second on the excuse me. It definitely comes second on the list of things to do. And it's also very hard. It's hard enough to even get a night where we can both sit down and talk and record. And usually when we do record, it's at 12 a.m. at night. We get done at 1 a.m. And then I usually edit the same night, 1 a.m. Usually for an hour, 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then I'm going to bed, right? So it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but we're still going to take it. But we're still going to do it for you guys. But just take it with a grain of salt. It may happen again, once or twice, maybe even 3 times, something like that. So, but as you guys can see, we do have a special guest. I'll let the video play for itself. But again, I just wanted to apologize. And without further ado, enjoy the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nerd News Podcast, where we talk about literally anything nerd and almost anything in the world. Today, I'm your host, Dominic, and this is my co-host, Evan. Say hello, Evan.
What's up, y'all?
Hey. And today, we have a special guest with us. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Barbecue. I am a medical professional, even though I shouldn't be.
Nope, not even remotely.
I don't know why people trust me with their lives.
He touches me with blue gloves.
All right.
Yup, little trauma handshake. I told you guys what that is.
Oh yeah.
For context, a trauma handshake. It's around. Okay. When someone has a, this is starting off lovely.
This is staying in the podcast.
We're not even a minute in, and this is getting
we're dropping nukes a minute in, right? So you're the first. Also, he's the first guest we're having on our podcast, and he's just dropping a nuke.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a cause a scene. Like, what an entrance.
So, when let's say someone has like abdominal trauma, so they were punched in their fucking gut or something, you know, they got bruising. There's no you put them on like an EKG, you put them on blood pressure, and you see, oh shit, their blood pressure is just dropping slowly. It just keeps dropping. Well, that means there's a chance of internal bleeding in their abdomen. Now, the only way to check for that is to stick your finger up someone's asshole and pull it out to see if there's blood. I did that.
Wonderful.
I told you guys this, but we get a call for abdominal pain, and he got punched in the fucking gut, right around the liver.
Yummy.
And
those are always great.
I'm looking at him and I'm like, okay, so you're gonna see a lot of people really quickly. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions, and you're gonna feel a finger up your butt. And he's like, what? And I'm like, so I made you to turn over on your side and take off your pants and shirt. And he's like, why? And as he's saying why, I just go for it. I just went for it.
I remember you texting the group chat about that.
Yeah, and the most interesting part is he was surprised. He didn't seem too offended.
I think he liked it.
He
His
probably
girlfriend
did.
was on the way to the hospital. She's gonna have a surprise when they get home.
Oh, she probably pegs him at night.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Look.
pretty sure he gets a little, right up the bum there.
Look, one in the pink, one in the stink.
8 in the stink, 2 in the pink.
Okay.
How would it even work?
Go ask. No, it's the 2 in. It's the two, no. It's
you put
2.
your hands
Yeah.
together.
No. Yes, it's 2 hands, and then it's full like karate hands right up first, and then the thumbs are going in the pink.
Oh, so you're doing it like this?
No. The thumbs. No, it's just like it's just hands together like you're praying.
Okay, I'm with Evan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Person.
Sorry for the listeners. Barbecue is at my house. We've got his lav mic, so if it sounds a little different on my end, that's why.
Yeah, I listened to the first episode, and I heard Evan say that I randomly show up to his house, and I felt like standing on business.
He said, "I took that seriously."
And then Michael Jordan and I took that personally. But no, as I was saying, it's like the hands together like you're praying.
Like you're praying.
And then it's these 8 go right into the stink.
No, but
underneath.
Are you talking about
this.
like?
See?
Oh,
no, Evan, that's the pink, and then the stink is your asshole.
Yeah, the stink is underneath. That's what I'm saying.
No, the vagina is underneath.
Which way are you looking? Which way are you coming in from? I'm talking like.
Oh, I'm
this.
talking doggy. I feel like that'd be easier. I don't want her looking at me looking at me if I'm doing that.
Oh no, I want
You're
her
making
direct eye contact. I'm leaning over her like a crab, and I'm going kaboosh, right in.
That was a visual that I really needed.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
Oh.
All right. Something that I wanted to ask Barbecue for all of the podcasts, since we're a part of the nerd news and everything like that. But I wanted to kind of go with something that kind of ties into our, sort of theme. But what is something that are part of your childhood that stood out the most, like a childhood core memory that stood out to you the most?
This actually ties into something I wanted to talk about. So
Okay,
it's worked out.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Have you seen Cowboy Bebop?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I unfortunately have not.
Okay. So there's this anime called Cowboy Bebop. It's phenomenal. I think, Evan, you would love it.
Okay.
It's very Star Wars-esque.
Oh.
It's very Star Wars-esque.
Well, then, yeah, I'll probably like it.
It's a bunch of bounty hunters, and their life just sucks. Their life just sucks, and it is their fault. And that is the entire show. They're space bounty hunters, and their life sucks. But that's the biggest thing that stands out to me is I love that show. It's one of my favorites, one of my favorite animes. But the creator of it, he made another anime called Samurai Champloo. I also watched that when I was younger.
Okay.
Fucking loved it. These 2 samurais meet this chick, and they go on this long-ass journey to find someone named the Sunflower Samurai. It's amazing. Then he makes another called Space Dandy. Space Dandy can be categorized by one thing. Space tits.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many tits.
Space boobs, baby.
He made these 3, and it was phenomenal. Then a couple years ago, he released this little slice of life anime, and it was phenomenal. And then I find out recently he's putting out another fucking anime.
Oh my God.
Lazarus.
Damn.
He's coming out with animes like it's the Infinity Stones.
No, I'm like,
that's what I'm
holy
saying,
shit.
bro.
And I was doing research on it, and I was like, what? What is this? This dude, his entire thing is he just escapes prison. I'm like, this looks sick. And I'm looking through, and I'm doing research, and I watched one of the interviews from the author, and he says, yeah, all 5 of these, they're in the same universe.
Oh,
like, what? That makes no sense. And then I looked at it, and I rewatched all of them, and I was like, hold up, there's more to this. So I'm getting excited for this anime to come out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm getting real excited. That's my nerd news.
While we're on the topic of anime, real quick, Evan, have you caught up with Solo Leveling? Oh,
no,
my dear Lord!
No,
I'm not done yet.
I'm gonna come to his
but
house and
I haven't watched
Choking.
anything since I watched it with Evan.
Oh fuck, for real?
Yeah, because I wait for it all to come out so I can binge it.
Dude, I have been watching it every
He said
single
he
week.
almost cried on the
Yeah,
last
that
one.
last week's episode, I almost cried.
Dude,
It was pretty
you're doing
good.
the same thing that I'm fucking doing. The hands on my head.
You know
just
what
like-
happened? I was at work, okay, and I'm scrolling on TikTok. Um, I'm just scrolling on TikTok because I got jack shit to do. I work at a firehouse. And I'm scrolling, and I see a solo leveling TikTok, and I'm like, oh shit, I like solo leveling. I love
What's this
solo
about?
leveling. Let's see, what's this about?
No.
And it just flips to a major spoiler for season 2. And I sat there and I was like, what the hell? Why would you do that to me?
If you
Fucking ass.
Why would you do that
I have
to me?
every single one that I start hearing anime talking or anything. I don't even know if it's anime related. I don't even know if it's solo leveling related. I just swipe right through it because I'm like, I'm not taking any chances for this shit.
That's what I need to do.
Because like my shit, like, you don't understand that this solo leveling went from being an anime, and both I've told the podcast, I've told you guys, like, anime is not my thing in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. This solo leveling has cracked my top 10 of all time show wise. Like that's how much I love this show, and will not in any way, shape, or form let it bother me or let it spoil me.
Yeah.
wait until he starts watching Attack on Titan.
Dude, I have
Wait.
been watching Fire Force.
Really?
Speaking of which,
I have been watching Fire Force and
Yes.
he's liking it so far.
I am liking it so far. I haven't watched anything
Well, yeah,
besides
obviously,
Reacher.
the only way you watch it is with you.
Yeah, that is also true. Also,
Um,
I need to check if anyone watches Reacher out in up in
In
the podcast. If anyone likes, if anyone watches, oh, there is a new one. It just came out today, March 20th. Let's go! New episode of Reacher is out, y'all. Everyone, go watch Reacher. Dom actually sent me a TikTok of it. Have you seen the guy, the Reacher guy?
I've never watched Reacher.
Oh my
I
god,
don't know what
it's
the fuck
this
it is.
this big hunk of meat. That guy.
Jesus fucking Christ, he's
I know.
massive.
And Dom sent me a TikTok of him, and I told him about Reacher at first. I forgot to mention it, but he sent me a TikTok that reminded me to tell him. But that guy loves Batman more than anything in his life, and he said that if DC offered him any sort of money to play Batman, he said he'd do it for free. Could you imagine that giant hunk of meat playing Batman?
That'd be like
Dude,
Ultimate
have you
Batman.
seen-
Have you guys ever heard of Ultimate Batman?
Yes. Is that the new series that came out? What's the new Batman series that came out?
Oh, I don't know.
Is there a new Batman
Yeah,
series?
there's a new Batman comic.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I could see him doing that. This is it.
Batman. comic.
Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Absolute Batman. Yeah, Absolute Batman is like this, like big ass Batman. Dude. Like he's
Holy
fucking
shit.
huge. He's fucking huge.
That dude, Reacher would fit so well with
Exactly.
him. Oh
That's
my
what-
god,
That's exactly why I said Absolute Batman.
that's so fucking good. That he would fit so well with that. Holy shit!
Crazy. But oh,
I'm gonna sidebar real quick because I have a little game I want to play with you guys. Okay.
Oh, we got a game.
We got a game.
real quick.
All right.
Okay. Hold on. Before
Okay.
we get to this, I just right back to anime on Solo Leveling. They are coming out with a double episode this week. It's obviously
Oh, so it's not gonna be 3 more weeks, or it's not gonna be
2 more weeks. This
It's not gonna be
week,
2 more weeks. It's gonna
this
be 1 more.
Saturday is the last time we will see Solo Leveling until season 3.
Hell yeah!
So
This Saturday?
Yes.
Wait, so like tomorrow Saturday?
yes. So tomorrow Saturday they're coming out
It's
with
Friday now. Friday now.
Is it Friday now? It is Friday now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this Saturday.
It's like so.
They're-
This Saturday? Oh fuck!
Yeah, so they're coming out with the last 2 episodes. Obviously, they're going to be in Japanese. And then this Saturday, we will get, I think, the episode before the 2 episodes dubbed. And then next week, we'll get the double episodes in English.
Bro,
So
I love Alex Lee. I love Alex Lee so much.
isn't he Who is he again?
He's the voice actor.
Yeah, Sunjin.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dude,
ooh.
he played Zenitsu.
Oh
He's in
yeah,
that
I was like,
Netflix
what?
anime. He was in one of the Persona games. I love him so much. And I found out something about him recently. I was scrolling on my YouTube and I saw him post a YouTube video. I was like, what the
Ooh.
fuck? This dude streams on Twitch
No
like
way.
regularly. He streams on Twitch regularly.
That's
I went through
cool.
and watched him play through the entire Persona 3 Reload. And he played the main character in that. And he had other voice actors come in and he would voice act while he played.
What's his name
And I
again?
was like, Alex Lee. Alex Lee. I
Alex
can send
Lee.
it to you too. But it's fucking phenomenal. Okay.
Okay.
Now my game.
Yes, your game.
Okay. I'm gonna send you guys a TikTok, and I just want to hear the reaction.
This
Okay.
is scary.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's scared. You should be scared. You
Also,
definitely
for
should
anyone
be scared.
listening at home, I hope they just heard me take a huge bite of my chicken sandwich.
From work.
Yeah, I chewed it and I could hear myself chewing it, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I
Wait,
really hope
Be-
that they heard. me
Beebs,
just
do you have
chomp
me on
down.
TikTok?
Aren't you in our anime?
No, he's not. It's just us three.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, here I can add him because I
Yeah.
have him.
Yeah.
Wait, is this gonna be on Snap?
No, it's on TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
There.
Okay.
There. Did you get that, Dom?
Let
I
me
just added you to
see.
the
Yes,
group.
I just saw. I'm in now.
All right.
Okay.
Do I need to resend it?
Yes, resend it.
Okay. See.
I don't even like the thumbnail.
You're not. It's so funny.
What the
It's
hell?
funny.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
If you want me to lick your shoes, I'll do it. If you want me to lick something grosser, I'll do that too.
What the?
the fuck? Oh my god.
I sent them a
Okay.
TikTok of an anime called Golden Boy. Now,
That
this
scares
anime
me.
is one of the funniest things I have ever seen. It's fucking hilarious. This dude is so down bad.
He's
that
down
He's
horrendous.
getting chewed out by this fucking girl, like completely. He's basically getting called a bitch. So he's like, I'll do anything if you forgive me. I'll lick your shoes, whatever. And the girl's like, that's disgusting. You disgust me, and spits at him. And bro just opens his mouth, sticks out his tongue, and just catches the spit.
Okay, bro. That's fucking.
I love that
Gross.
show.
That's amazing.
It's so funny.
Nasty.
Oh my god.
I think we should go back to Evan's. What is your most like what did you say, Evan? Childhood core memory.
What was your
Core childhood
yeah,
memory.
Evan? What
Yeah, what was
Evan,
yours,
what
Evan?
is
While you say
yeah,
yours, I'm
Oh.
gonna think about mine.
Let me think. I think
Oh, I've got mine.
One of
I've
the-
got mine.
I think
think-
Dom has his.
I think one of the core things of my childhood was probably
Jacking off into your carpet.
All right.
Yeah,
they did not need to know
Yeah,
that.
that's on YouTube now.
That's my
Get shit on.
they get shit off.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, for context. All right. Well, now that it's out there, I'm going into
Context.
detail.
Oh god.
I'm giving them context.
Careful.
So when someone, alleviates pressure, and somebody, as in my 12-year-old self, alleviates pressure instead of alleviating their pressure into a normal tissue or towel, it may have went on my old carpet that's no longer in my house anymore. And there may have been a certain amount of people in my room walking on it.
Now, Evan, why don't you tell them about the color of that carpet?
Oh
It
god.
may have been very deep brown, like it was.
Oh my
No,
God.
it was yellow. Evan.
Oh yeah, it looked like pee.
So me and some of our best friends are over for a sleepover. You know, we're hanging out and we go up to Evan's room. We're hanging out.
That see, there's the problem. There's a reason why I have the basement.
And our friend Lincoln sees a towel over by Evan's bed. Evan's bed's like over by a corner, but there's a little like
Yeah.
gap between the wall and his bed, so there's a little floor space. So he sees there's a little towel on that floor space, and Lincoln's like, "Yo, what's up? Why do you have a towel here?" And Evan's like, "No, no, don't pick that up." And he picks it up, and it's just yellow encrusted. His carpet is just
Oh,
yellow.
God.
Like I feel
That's-
like that could have been. You could have put in concrete, and it would have had the same like texture on your feet.
Evan was getting his carpet removed soon, so he had to scrub it.
I scrubbed the shit because my dad knew what it was, so he did.
You know that?
That's oh, dude. I don't know if I could live
Crazy.
with myself.
I wouldn't be able to. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
My dad said, you better fucking scrub the shit out of that fucking floor right now,
The floor under it was
bro." And that was bad. And you know what's funny? There was also a stain a couple feet from that. That was from when my knee got sliced open by a nail underneath my bed, and to stop the bleeding, instead of getting a towel, I put my knee on the ground and held it like that, so it would just be pressured and put into the ground. So there was a giant blood stain that
Oh,
ended up
God.
going to brown. So yeah, that fucking carpet was rancid.
whose fault is that?
Mine. It was absolutely my fault.
I'm glad you admit it.
But there was also, I feel like if you're gonna tell that story, you got to also tell about the bottle.
Well, I was getting there.
Okay, you want to say the piss bottle story?
So Lincoln is like obviously disgusted out. So he throws the towel down and he's like, okay, okay. And he walks over to Evan's nightstand and sees there's a little bottle. I don't know why he did this, but he picks up the bottle and goes, "Evan, do you know there's stuff in this?" And he goes, "Yeah, don't open that." I don't know why he just doesn't listen. But Lincoln opens
It
it
sounds like
and
Lincoln.
just gets a waft of the smell of piss. This bottle has been there for a month because Evan decided to piss in it because he didn't want to get up.
Okay, so there was like a month. Okay, there was like 3 weeks straight where prior to that, us four would get on Xbox and play until about 3 or 4 a.m. And I got yelled at the next morning. So this is during the summer, and I got yelled at the next morning by my mother saying, "So not everyone gets to be on summer break, and you better stop coming to bed so late because we can hear you when you get in bed with you using the
Yeah.
bathroom and everything like that." So that scared me. So I go, "All right, I'm either gonna piss in the basement or I'm gonna,"
See, why didn't you just do the normal thing and piss in the basement?
because so I went to bed and it was like an hour later and I still can't fall asleep and it's 5 a.m. and I can hear my dad's alarm go off and he leaves for work by 5:30. So it's like 5:45 and I'm still not asleep yet. I'm like, dude, I have to pee so bad. My mom has to wake up for another 2 hours. If I wake her up, she's gonna kill me. They know that I was still up at this time. So I'm like, this has water in it. I'm just gonna pee in here. So I peed in the bottle, twisted it, and it was one of those like not like cork seals, but you twist it really tight, and there's not a single bit of air coming out. And so I did that, and and left it there. To be fair, I forgot what was left in there until I reopened it a week prior to you guys coming over and sniffed it and still did nothing, proceeded to do nothing about it.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that's my question to you. Why did you not the next day when you got up just throw it You can't even wash that, Evan. You have to throw that away.
I don't know.
It's radioactive.
We
Your piss is like orange, Evan. It's like radioactive.
we may still have that bottle in this house.
Oh, God.
Why would you tell me that?
Oh god. Okay.
I'm gonna.
Back on track.
We gotta
keep
get
getting
Okay,
back
that
on
guy.
track.
sorry.
Evan,
Sorry,
share your
sorry.
childhood
So,
core memory.
so I I think the biggest thing for me was waking up in the morning before on the weekends. It was every weekend before school, probably from first grade to sixth grade. I think waking up in the morning and putting on cartoons on the weekend and
Throwing on
watching
some Ben
cartoons on the
10.
weekend from about 8 a.m. to about 11 a.m. when everyone on the cul-de-sac was out. And then playing outside all day, coming back at dinner time, eating dinner, and then playing video games. For those 5 years straight, I think those weekends, I think in collective, it was my favorite childhood memory slash core
Yeah.
memory. Like waking up at butt crack dawn to eat your breakfast that your mom made because it's the weekend now, so she'll make bacon now for you on the weekend because it's easier to make on the weekend than it is, on the weekdays when everyone has
I
work and
don't think
everything.
the weekday and the weekend determines how difficult bacon is to make, Evan.
But in the morning when children are going to school, that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I would just remember waking up to the smell of bacon. One vivid memory that I just keep playing in my head is I literally wake up in the morning, smell bacon, go downstairs, bacon, egg sandwich, scrambled eggs, butter on both sides. I ate that. I had 6 slices of bacon. I remember it. I had 6 slices of bacon. I was out of the house by 10:45. I collected everyone in my cul-de-sac, everyone in the cul-de-sac next door. We did bike riding around downtown our downtown for like 2 hours. Came back, and we had already stopped at the gas station for snacks. We all had $20 ish. Then after that, we went home and played football for like 5 hours straight in our backyard, in my
Yeah.
backyard.
It's sad because now when you wake up and you smell that smell, it's just my dick on your stove. You know.
It's just the
Good
dick.
times.
It's the dick cheese. It's slowly
Mm-hmm.
melting away.
Yup. I got melted away. What about you, Dom?
Yeah,
Um.
Don, what's your childhood memory?
So, I think my greatest childhood memory is watching the final episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh my!
Oh,
That just awoke a childhood memory in me. Holy
And
shit!
I think
remember.
the best thing I remember is when Zuko and Azula are fighting.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
my 3 cartoons when I was younger was Ben 10, Teen
Yep.
Titans,
Yes.
and
Yep.
Avatar: The
Yes.
Last Airbender.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
if those things were on in the morning, you knew it was a good weekend. You
Yes,
knew it was a good
sir.
weekend. If those three shows were on, you knew it was a good weekend.
You remember like staying up late, like staying up super late, and you turn on Cartoon Network and it's Adult Swim, but you're
Yes.
Oh,
like you feel like you're too young to be watching Adult
yeah.
Swim.
But you're
Yeah.
looking
You're like
around,
looking
making
around
sure
for your parents and
nobody's.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I think that's
good.
why
So good.
I'm so glad I like awakened a core memory for you guys as well by saying that.
Yeah,
But
it's so good.
dude, I remember staying up. My parents allowed me to stay up late to watch that episode because
Oh.
I think I remember it aired pretty late, and I like they allowed me to stay up to watch it, and it was amazing, amazing.
I think the only time my parents let me stay up to watch something was I think the season finale of Lego Ninjago
That
when
was a good
they
show.
announced Zane to be like the robot.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
It was,
dude.
I watched it the next day, and I was in.
Oh,
I was again waking up in the morning watching this, and I remember going and waking up my dad because my dad was the one who would watch it with me. And I went upstairs because I came down on my own,
yeah.
and I ran upstairs and told I'm like, Dad, White Zane, he's a ninja robot, he's a robot, and I just remember shaking. Dude, that blew my fucking little tiny
Yeah.
pea brain,
He
bro.
was a robot, you know?
That was crazy.
Oh my god.
I heard
feel like-
they're planning on making another Avatar.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
They have like 3 movies and 2 different series coming out.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to be like shitty, like the shitty live action where it's like ong. No. It's like full on, like same author. They're doing the shit right. And I'm big hype for it.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to take place after the Legend of Korra, and
Yeah, they're all adults.
yeah.
But didn't in the Legend
Oh,
of
no,
Korra?
no, it's supposed to take place before Legend of Korra, but after like the TV show because it's
Oh, it's in
Aang-
between.
Yeah, it's Aang,
They're
Katara.
slightly grown up.
Yeah,
Really?
no,
I thought
adults.
I thought they were supposed to be making one
Not
that's like
old people.
after the Legend of
Because in the
Korra.
Legend of Korra, they were old.
No, because after Legend of Korra, because this is Aang, Katara, Toph, and Sokka. After like Legend of Korra, Aang's already gone. Aang's dead.
Aang had been dead. Yep. Because remember they showed that in Legends of Korra.
Yeah,
They showed him
Katara
die.
is alive, but Aang's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in between Legend of Korra and Avatar: Last.
Oh, I know what they're setting up to be to kill him. They have
Well,
to be.
They have to be, and I'm pretty sure one of the movies is. You remember the Earth the Earth Avatar, the Earthbending Avatar, the chick.
Yeah, I was about to say the lady, right?
Yeah. One of the movies is supposed to be about her.
Hmm.
So
No,
I'm
okay.
very excited.
So
no,
what does
look here. Look it up. You can look it up. There's supposed to be a new Avatar series that takes place after the Legend of Korra, and it's an Earthbender who is announced
I did
as
hear about that.
the Avatar, and everyone pretty much Korra left a bad taste on avatars, and because
Oh, you're so right.
she left the portal to the what is it, the spirit realm open,
I also
and now the spirits are like taking over and they're like causing a lot of damage and stuff like that. So a lot of people just hate the Avatar now, and she has to deal with
Yeah,
all of this stuff, and it is a she. So
yeah. I see it now. The movie, the one of the movies is going to be about
Okay.
The Avatar crew as adults.
okay. So yeah. There's multiple.
Yeah. There's 3 movies. One's about Zuko, one's about Kyoshi, and
ooh, I want to
What's
watch the
about Zuko?
Zuko. I want to watch the Zuko one. He was probably my favorite character in the entire series. Like from start to finish, he was my favorite.
no, I was a Sokka guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's a hot take. I
And Toph.
was Toph.
Oh,
No,
thank you,
Toph is ace.
dude. I
Toph is
love
ace. I
Toph.
love.
Love
No,
Toph.
if I was like I'd want to be. If I was in that universe, I'd want to be an Earthbender.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like
The only-
Earthbending has so
Yeah.
many like side like styles of bending.
Manipulate lava. Like that's
Like
insane.
metal, they can bend obsidian, they can bend earth, and then they can bend lava.
Metal
Yeah, but he said
metal.
and sound. But if you I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I remember now. The only other like bending I would even consider is water bending if I could do like the healing shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Is in any video games I play
Yep.
support or medic.
Support or medic. Yep.
It's my job, you know.
I'm
I
usually
enjoy
like
it.
when it comes to like those kind of games, I'm usually a scout, but when it comes to like
That's what I used to
RPG games, I'm a tank.
Mhm.
And I feel like just earthbending is a tank, like a tank like kind of element.
Yeah.
So
I did like a project on Avatar: The Last Airbender in high school. It was in like one of my media classes or something.
that's
And
crazy.
my entire project was on like just what each bending style correlated to.
Ooh, okay.
in real life martial arts. I can't remember any of it except that I think the Airbenders are based off of Shaolin monks, and
Okay.
then I think I think it's firebending that's based off of kung fu. I don't know about waterbending or earthbending, but
Fire
um,
with kung fu actually kind of makes sense,
mhm.
especially
Yeah, it was very good.
like the real firebending. Like after Zuko and Aang go to see the who are they called? The two dragons and the sun
Yeah,
people. That type of firebending I can kind of correlate with kung fu. The other shit
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
the the Fire Nation does, but I don't know. I like earthbending a lot because like it
No,
just
it's the best. In my opinion, it's
It is the best. I agree.
like
Fully agree.
if you're against a firebender, all you got to do is put it up an earth wall or just trap them and you're good. Like fire
or
can't beat earth.
dust. Just chalk up a bunch of fucking dust.
Yeah, that
You're
too.
golden.
And then with a waterbender, it use lava bending. And then with
Well, I feel like that's just gonna cool the lava more than it would.
true, true. How would like as it that'd be an interesting topic.
Because
Like
they can't
as in
generate the
what
water; they have
element
to use
what
it.
can what element can counter what with like what can Earth
I don't.
counter with other elements? 'Cause-
Well, it can definitely counter fire. I
yeah,
feel like water is honestly just powerful
yeah. They
because
could do healing.
water has the ability to knock out fucking earthbenders. Like think of a fucking pressure washer.
Yeah.
Knock out fire.
They can also do blood bending too.
Yes,
That was pretty
that
cool.
episode was freaky.
Yeah, the like we're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender episode when they meet that old woman and the blood moon rises and she's able to like use blood bending.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh man, that episode was freaky.
Yeah, that was a good episode. I think it was at
Yep.
book 3, I think. The book Fire.
I think so. I think it was.
But
All right.
and then
I have one more. I have one more topic, and then I am out.
Okay. What's up?
Um, so I've been watching this anime recently. It's called Apothecary Diaries. The
ooh.
artwork, the one thing I like can say it has amazing artwork, phenomenal. It's this like medical mystery. It's a
Okay.
medical detective story. This chick gets kidnapped and is sold off to a palace, and she ends up working there. Um, and they find out that she used to be an apothecary. So they're like, oh, you know, our queen is sick. We need you to go fix her. And she does. And the entire thing goes off of that. So I was just scrolling on TikTok and I saw something and I was like, huh? And it said that not the author, but the artist recently got arrested
Oh.
for having $1.6 million
Oh no
in
way.
tax fraud.
Oh my fucking god.
And her apology or her statement is the funniest thing in the world.
What did she say?
Okay. Her statement was, sorry guys, taxes are hard. And you know what?
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I respect that
Yeah.
so much. Because taxes are hard.
Taxes don't make me hard. They're just hard.
Okay. Nah, that I mean that's one way to do. That's one way to.
No, that is
That's one way to do it.
I think she got released, but that's just so how do you like it's funny because you know she was doing it on purpose because it's 1.6 mil,
First of all,
you know,
how does it even get to 1.6 mil without getting caught?
without getting caught. Oh
Like,
no.
like how is
If
that
you really
even
think
possible?
about it, that definitely happens way more often than it should. Way more often. There's definitely people who do it and aren't caught.
Oh yeah.
100%. But it's just so funny that she was caught 1.6 million. Definitely was like, yeah, there's no chance she wasn't doing this on purpose. And she's like, taxes are hard. Sorry, guys. My bad.
I don't
Oopsie
want to fucking
poopsies.
do taxes.
Taxes are being
Taxes are bad.
bad things. But oh, get up here. I gotta get on the couch and get all comfy now. But yeah, yeah, I think um I think we'll kind of hit this topic. Now to kind of switch a little bit of gears, I think we'll kind of hit this topic more towards the end of the week when the end of next week when the first round is over. But we do know March Madness is going on, y'all.
Go
Oh.
sports ball.
Barbecue's not a big sports guy, but
I watch baseball.
well, yeah, we know
I
baseball.
watch baseball.
I
This
think
is all
baseball starts
basketball.
next week, doesn't it?
It
Or this
does,
week.
opening day.
Can't wait for that.
I tried
But,
to get tickets, but I couldn't.
I wouldn't even be able to go. I'd be working.
we gotta find a day. We just gotta find a day and go to a Reds game or
Oh,
something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I am going. Hold on.
Even if I'm at work, I can
March
probably still
24th,
go as long as I have my radio
25th,
on.
Oh yeah.
So
Thursday, March 27th is opening day.
Damn. But we do for our listeners, we do know that there's games going on. We will talk about some of the upsets and stuff like that next week once there's more games out because it's not even done with the first round right now. But yeah, we will talk more about March Madness coming next week when there's more to talk about. There's not really a whole lot to go over at the moment.
I'm getting
but,
I'm getting tickets, and I'm going May 18th, the day before I turn 21. So that's gonna suck. But that's the Guardians versus the Reds. So
it's not bad. The Ohio
it's
matchup.
Ohio versus Ohio.
Yeah,
yeah,
could be a nice, decent
Different
crowd there.
leagues.
It'll be a nice
nice.
crowd. Could
yeah.
be a nice crowd.
I love going to the American versus National League games. I think it's a hot take because most people like to stick with one league because, they typically don't compete until what is
Yeah.
it? World Series.
Yeah.
But I love seeing those teams in the same states play against each other. I think it's so fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like not to switch gears, but to like football. Like the Cleveland Bengals is always packed.
Oh
Always.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All those games are packed all the time because the same Ohio team. Like I know it's not the same state, but they're pretty close. But Cavaliers and Pacers, like that game gets pretty big, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Even if one team is pretty bad, they still
Yeah.
usually have a show out.
Hot take. I don't like Joe Burrow,
Whoa!
but
You just
I don't
hurt.
really care.
it's not for the reasons you guys would think.
You
I
just
don't
hurt
really care.
80% of Ohioans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care because I'm a Lamar Jackson and Ravens fan. So
I don't have a
gonna
QB to cheer for, so yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
say it's not for the reasons you guys think.
well, you did have a QB. You had Joe Flacco. So I mean,
There's talks about getting him back.
I hate Joe Burrow for one reason.
What's that
That's
reason?
because I went to OU. So, and OU's in Athens. That's where Joe Burrow's from. Everywhere you look, there's Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow cardboard standees, Joe Burrow shirts, Joe Burrow hats. Everywhere you look, it's Joe Burrow. And I'm just fed up with it.
I'd get
I'm
a
like,
little tired of that.
Like I want to say he's an amazing person. He donates so much to charity. He donates so much to the community of Athens, and I respect that so much because I love Athens. But I see his face
everywhere.
so much, and then I worked
Everywhere I
at
look,
UC.
I see
And
his
then you
face.
see now it then down at UC.
I worked at UC. I worked with the team doc. Not that I ever saw him, but it was like they would talk about him so much that I'm like, I'm just so fed up with it. Oh my god. It was so much Joe Burrow.
All I'm seeing is Biebs in the spot as Tom Holland. Is everywhere I go, I see his face, and it's just Joe Burrow.
It's just Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Oh God.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot going on in football right now because free agency, I think, is still going on, or
Oh,
just
it's still
passed.
going.
But
No, free agency still got a while.
the
I don't know shit
Browns,
about football. Is Tom Brady still playing?
no, he hasn't
No?
played for 2 years, I think.
3 years.
The
3.
first
Damn, it's been 3 years. Oh my
the,
god.
Coming up.
the first Super Bowl I ever watched was last year. Like I'd never watched the Super Bowl until last year.
Yeah.
Who
So,
was it?
I watched
last
the
year?
Puppy Bowl.
It was the Chiefs and the 49ers, right?
Love the Puppy Bowl. I all I know is that Travis Kelce was there,
And he was being mean.
and I was rooting for whatever team he was not on.
So Philadelphia.
No,
Okay.
last year I thought it was 49ers.
That
No,
sounds
it's Saquon. No, Saquon for and the Super Bowl that just passed, or you talking about
No.
2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yes, that was the Niners and Chiefs.
Yeah.
That was the Niners Chiefs.
Yeah, when everyone thought Travis was gonna propose to Taylor, and I was just like, shut the fuck up. don't
Everyone thought
care.
he was gonna do it this year if they won, but then they got fucking smoked by Philly.
I'm like, I really don't care about Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce. I'm here because my friends wanted to watch the game, so I'm gonna sit on their bed and eat their snacks.
Eat their snakes. Get fucked.
And I sat on their bed and I ate their snacks. Get fucked, losers.
Yeah, sports team, go sports.
Go.
Score a field goal.
Go sports ball, half court shot into the goal. Touchdown. Touchdown Reds.
That goalie can't stop anything.
Home run. Home run Browns. Home run
What the-
Bengals.
Watch the hockey game and you hear someone just scream, Grand Slam! Someone gets put in the pen box.
Unironically, I fucking love hockey.
Yeah.
I don't get to watch enough.
This hockey is one of the only other sports I know a lot about. Not because I watch it, but because one of my childhood best friends, his name was Liam, he was super, super into hockey. So that's pretty much all. I just know a lot about hockey from him.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm like I just recently started getting into it and I
Yeah.
fucking love it. Whenever it's on TV, I don't pick it over basketball, but whenever it's on TV, like I'm gonna try my best to watch it.
I just love the idea that you can just fight and then you're put in the little box for like 15 minutes, then you can go out and do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Um.
And I think the players can only be out there a certain amount of time before they're called back to the side.
Yeah.
I think it's like they can be out there for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes they're pulled back in and they're swapped, and it's just constant swapping in the entire game.
Yep.
It's very cool to watch.
Yeah, like the transition from players is so good.
Because they don't stop the game; they keep it going. It's very, very cool.
So, I think something that we got to do this year is go to Cincinnati Comic-Con.
Oh, I go every year.
Really?
I've never been.
Yeah, I go every year. Last time I went, I sent you guys the photos of my Fallout cosplay.
Yes, I do
Yeah,
remember
the
that.
jumpsuit and the laser rifle. I wore that. That was my cosplay last time I went to Cincinnati
Oh, that's awesome.
Comic-Con, and before that I was Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
So,
Nice.
I think we got to go, and it's in October. It's October, let me... It's October 24th through the 26th. So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Friday, it starts at 3 p.m. And then the 25th and the 26th, it's at 10 a.m.
But Dom, if we're going in costume. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Which I gotta get a costume.
I gotta get a costume as well.
No, no, no. We're going together. A group costume.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
do
okay,
this
okay.
He does
Okay.
this shit.
I do this shit. I
Another
go
thing that
every year.
another thing that I want to do this year as
Mhm.
well is the medieval thing. What is that
Oh,
one?
Renfest. I used
Yeah,
to work at
Renfest.
that.
Yes, I want to go. I want to do Renfest.
Yeah, I used to work at a little coffee shop. Me and my dad and my mom would be pirates.
Renfest.
Yeah, the Renaissance
so
Fair. It's in
Oh,
Charlottesville.
yeah. I went there last year with Alicia, with my girlfriend. Um,
It's so
it was a lot of fun.
cool.
Me and her dressed up as like Vikings, and
Very cool.
yeah, we walked around. We actually went
I would have.
the weekend
I-
that it was for Vikings, so we dressed up as Vikings, and then we walked around. I got to eat like a big chicken leg, dude. It was so good. It was so fucking good.
During like the holiday season, they do something called Yule Fest, and we were working at the coffee shop for that. And
Yeah.
I made. You remember Rise of the Guardians, that Christmas movie with Jack Frost, Santa, the Easter
Oh
Bunny?
yeah.
Yes.
So, you know what Santa looked like? He had that big Russian hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made that entire outfit for my dad.
Oh, okay, that's so cool.
That's cool.
I made that entire outfit for my dad, and he wore it every single time he went down there.
That's fucking cool. A lot of people that I knew back at my old place of work, um, did the Renfest. Like, and there would be like a group of 6 or 7 of them, and
Yeah.
they would all call off that day to go do the Renfest.
Absolutely. And if you're going, like Dom. If you said you didn't dress up, I would have made so much fun of you
Oh, dude.
because that's lame.
When me and my
That's-
No, you go to dress
That's
up.
lame.
Yeah,
It's
when
like
me and my
it's like
girlfriend
going to a
went-
Comic-Con without wearing merch. Like you can go to
Yeah.
a Comic-Con without dressing up,
yeah.
But
I don't think I have merch nor.
you gotta wear like merch or something.
Does Comic Con have like? Is it just like strictly comic book stuff?
No,
It's,
not at all.
movies, comics, anime.
Books,
I typically
like,
go for
it-
the anime.
Like
Books.
there'll be some authors that have like just finished their books will go to this Comic-Con and like buy out like a seat or something, a stand, and try to sell their book. Like it's not just
Yeah.
one topic or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because like when I went, I think it was 2 years ago, we stopped by this guy and he just released his first ever book and it looked pretty cool and he was just advertising it. So
Yeah, and then actors and voice actors will go too.
yeah, I met
You know,
I
voice
met
actor for Kate
Anakin. I met the voice actor of
really?
Anakin Skywalker from Clone Wars.
Cool. Yeah, you know the voice actor for Cade 6? I met him from Denver.
Oh
Yeah, I
no
was gonna
way!
I met him. I
I would have
him. I've
loved
seen so
to
much stuff.
to meet him.
Yeah, and then I met Ron Perlman. Have you ever seen Hellboy?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, that's Ron
the
Perlman.
guy with the
Yeah.
devil with the
Yeah.
okay.
No
that's
way.
Ron
That's
Perlman. I
awesome.
met Ron Perlman. That was dope. And then last time at Cincinnati Comic Expo, I met the voice actor for Mulan.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
Yeah, that was dope.
The last time I
and
went, which
then-
was 2 years ago, I met and got a signature from the voice actor of Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars.
That's sick.
And then
I
I also
um,
met Vision from Marvel.
That's cool.
Yeah, I literally got to. My family has a picture with him.
Yeah,
it's
I
kinda
met
cool.
the from Cowboy Bebop. There's a character named Ed. I met her voice actor, and I got a little photo and got her to sign it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's
There's
cool.
a comic. There's a comic and movie series or movie that I love. It's called Spawn, and I met the artist for that, and I bought
wait.
one of his like drawings, and I had him sign it.
Wait, the guy who's like black and white with the red cape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
I
cool.
met the artist for Spawn, and
That's cool.
he had like he was drawing like comic strips and massive like portraits of like cityscapes and Spawn, and I bought one of them and I had him sign it. I was like, that's sick.
That's
Dude.
so
And
cool.
I had
My-
it framed and it's in my room.
My dad has I think it's either a Batman or um TMNT, the Last Samurai comic
Yeah,
book that's
Last
graded.
Ronin.
The Last Ronin, thank you. That's graded 9.9, and it's signed by whoever the illustrator did.
That's cool.
Want to know something crazy?
What?
My cousin Amanda, she has an issue 1 Batman.
What?
She has an issue 1 Batman.
Wait. Like
Are you fucking serious?
when he first
the-
appears.
Yeah, and you want to know how she found it? So I was over at my abuelos, in Florida. We took this was like easily like 7 or 8 years ago now.
Okay.
And we're going through my dad's old comics
You're
in his old
joking.
house. We're going through my dad's old comics in his old house, and I got some cool stuff. Like I got some limited issues of a comic called The Mask, and I was really hyped about that because I love The Mask. I got some X-Men comics, some GI Joe comics, but she was looking through and she pulls out this sleeve Batman issue #1, and she looks at me and she goes, "This is mine now," and I'm like,
You should have taken it first. You should have been like,
I was
no.
so pissed.
That's insane.
Evan,
That's actually insane.
if you want a representation of what that means, a graded 9.6 unsigned Batman issue 1 is on sale for $350,000.
It's crazy.
And
Look
that's
up
only
graded.
graded 9.6.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they will.
Yeah.
There's one that's graded 2. There's one that's graded 2.5. I think it's that one might be signed though. Hold on, let me see.
It's just
It's
just
signed.
crazy to think how many of these are in existence.
I
Along
actually want to
with
look
that-
it up.
Along with that, so I was over in Athens a couple weeks ago with my girlfriend, and we stopped at his friend's Noah's house, and I was opening up Pokemon cards with him, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh, you want to see my card collection?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Of course.
So we are just flipping through all of his cards, and he pulls out a box and he goes, "This is the good box." I'm like, "Oh, I get excited." And he pulls out 3 original. I don't think either of you will know what this means, but I want you to look it up, okay? Original Ancient Mew cards. Look it up. He pulls
Wait,
out
hold on.
3 original Ancient Mew cards from 2000, from when the movie was released. They were promo cards.
I
from,
do know
the
this
first
card.
Pokemon movie.
I do know this
Yeah.
card. He said 3. You said 3?
Original what?
Ancient Mew, 2000. They were released when the Pokemon movie 2000 came out
How the
as like a promo.
How does
He
he
says-
have 3?
Yeah, he says his grandma found them at on
Oh.
marketplace and just bought them.
What?
Just bought a bunch of Pokemon cards and gave them to him.
Some of these are running for $700 fucking dollars.
No,
This one is.
Let me see.
Evan,
PSA
those are the
10.
old ones, or those are the new ones, the reprint of them.
Oh.
This one's
oh,
$9,300.
$9,300.
This one's 9,377 PSA 10.
I'm looking at that exact one right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Pulls out 3 of those, and I'm like mouth wide open, like flies are flying in this, and I'm like, "Do you know what these are?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, I explain it to him, and he's like, and he looks at me, and goes, "You want one?" And I'm like,
Yes, please.
"I'm like, are you serious?" He goes,
Yes.
"Yeah, I have 3." I'm like, "Yes, yes, yes," and he gives it to me, and I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, so you now have something that's probably worth 10 grand?
Mm-hmm. And then, and it's gonna keep going up.
Yeah, they only goes up. They
And-
only go up.
And then we went to Trader's Junction,
Yeah.
and I found these Pokemon cards. And you can't find Pokemon cards anywhere now
Yeah, because of
because scalpers are buying
scalpers.
shit
Yeah.
out of them. But I'm
Fuck
walking
scalpers.
around and I see the They released a limited edition pack called 151. It had the
Ooh,
original
yeah.
151 Pokemon, and they were only doing it for like a limited time. You obviously couldn't find any of any
Yeah. Everybody was
anywhere.
buying this.
But I looked and I see just a stack of Korean 151s sitting
Ooh.
there. And I got like 5 of them. And I opened them with him. This is after he like gave me the Mew.
Yeah.
And I pull a Korean Mew EX and then a Korean secret art rare Mew EX or just Mew that goes for $400. And then I opened another pack
He
and I
was
pulled the card that I gave in that's in your
behind you.
or in your phone case. It's a Pikachu art rare. And that one goes for like 200.
I'm not taking it out of the sleeve.
Yeah, no.
No, no, it's not
Oh
coming
yeah,
out of.
this one
The
I have a rainbow Lapras in my phone case currently. This one goes for like 500.
the the
I have
the
it in here to piss people off. I think it's hilarious.
hold
I'm
on.
like, dude, you know how much money that is?
I'm like,
Like, fuck
yes.
yeah, I do. Fuck yes, I do.
The Mew that the art rare Mew that you got, is it the one that he's like in a bubble and he's kind of sleeping?
No, 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 no. That bubble, you're never gonna find a bubble Mew. That no, it was I can
Oh,
send it to you.
That's Paldean Fates. Never mind. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's called the Fates. Mew secret
Because
art
there's one there's
rare.
like there's the golden one, 151 Mew EX secret art rare, and then there's the regular secret art rare Mew EX, and then there's a couple others.
Yeah, well, it all comes down to like the pack that you're getting.
That yeah. These are all
Because there's
151s.
yeah. It's the one where he's like flying. I sent it off to get graded because if it gets graded like above a 9, it'll go from like for like 400. But it's the one where he's like flying over the town.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see it now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
No,
you
I
got
got
that?
good pulls from it.
That's pretty good. That looks really
It was
nice.
very cool. Now I just want to find an ETB, but I can't because scalpers keep buying them.
Yeah, I literally went on Amazon to see if I can buy a what's the newest pack? The newest expansion?
I know what you're talking about.
Um,
I don't know the name though.
Newest booster box.
Uh,
Prismatic
oh, dang.
Evolutions. That's what it is.
Yes, dude, that's the
Um,
one with the sleeping Umbreon.
Yeah,
like,
all
above
the
1,000.
EV evolutions. This is the one with all the EV evolutions.
Yeah.
I think the Umbreon goes for like PSA 10. I think it's like 5,000 right now. Actually, hold
Yeah,
on.
I
I can
think
look it up right
so.
now. Cuz I have an
The
app.
Umbreon.
Unless I don't have it anymore. Oh, I probably don't have it anymore. But
I think I have the same app as you, Dom.
but I went on Amazon to look how much, like right here, tcgplayer.com, to get a Prismatic Evolution Elite Trainer box, which is usually what I buy because I collect the boxes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is $142. Normally, Elite Trainer boxes are $55.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went on
That's
Amazon.
insane.
I went on Amazon, and it's about the same price. It's like $120 for an Elite Trainer box. So it's like
Yeah.
it is like 2.5 more than what the original cost. It's because of these scalpers, because they keep on they buy these boxes from other like stores, and then they resell them for double the price.
Yeah. So I'm at work, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go to Target because I want to see if I can get any Pokemon cards because they just released. And I was like, I was waiting for like Target to open so I could go. So we take we take the bus and we go And there's 2 firefighters behind me and me, and they're also getting Pokemon cards. We can't find anything, but we see this dude with a massive cart just stocked
Oh
to the
my
fucking
god.
Oh, dude, I
So
would have taken
he,
at
like,
least one.
yeah,
I would have taken
he
one out of the
walks.
cart.
No, let me tell you. He walks away for a second and starts walking back. I look at my coworkers. I look at him. I'm like, come on. And we each just take one. And he's like, what are you doing? Those are mine. And I look at them and I look at him. I'm like, are you going to stop us? And he looks at us, looks up and down the firefighters that are with me, and just doesn't say anything. And we just walk away.
Fucking douchebag,
No,
bro.
it's bullshit.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
care about anything about Pokemon at all. All they do is they're buying it and reselling it because they know that people love Pokemon. And they're
These
going
are cards for a kid. These are cards for a kid's game.
yeah.
These are cards for a kid's game. I will admit it. I
And-
love collecting them. I think they're dope.
And then
These are
we
cards
have
for a kid's game.
and we have grown ass adults.
You have
bro.
grown ass adults that look and smell like a septic tank and move like a slug on anesthesia.
Dude, it's crazy to me because like 10 years ago, everyone hated Pokemon. Everybody, if you collected Pokemon cards, you were titled
weird.
cringe.
You were
Yeah.
weird.
You were
You were
weird.
We were
weird.
all weird.
People would look at you and be like, "Oh, that's for kids." Same with like
Yeah.
fucking anime.
Like,
Yeah.
if you tried to pull out your Pokemon cards on the bus, bro, they would shun you to the back.
Mhm.
Literally.
Banish you.
But now,
Nowadays, you do that, and they're like, "Ooh, how much is that for?"
how
I'm not
how much
selling
is it? How much is it? It's not
Like,
about
I
oh
don't-
that looks
I-
cool, that looks this.
I don't want to sell it. You see, I put this card in my fucking phone case to piss people off like you.
There's one guy on TikTok that I kind of watch, and he does like a lot. He's not a scalper, but he opens Pokemon card packs for whoever buys them from him, and his prices are actually kind of reasonable.
Yeah, ripping shit.
But yeah, ripping shit. And
See, I just don't trust it.
he
I don't trust
explained
ripping strips either.
yeah they're a little sketchy. But this guy I've watched a lot of his,
What's
but
stopping you from a guy pulling a $10,000 card and just
and
saying,
then not
nope,
not sending it
being
to
like,
you.
fuck
Yeah.
you.
Fuck loser.
It's like, fuck that shit. I just paid $150 for it. And you're gonna steal my shit? Fuck you.
But this guy, he explains his story on how he got into Pokemon, and it's so heartwarming. He used to be a teacher, like a sixth, maybe fifth grade teacher, and there was this kid that collected Pokemon cards, and he wanted to show his Pokemon card to some of his friends, and then his friends said, "Oh, that's a terrible card, blah blah blah. It's not worth much." And the teacher, he actually decided to look at it, and he's like, "Oh, that's really cool," and he decided to start, getting
Yeah.
Pokemon cards. And every day when that kid would come into class, he'd show the kid what he got in his Pokemon packs and stuff like that. And his moral is always like, it's not about the price, it's always about, oh, this one looks really cool, or this one looks really cool, and stuff like that. So
I used to. I remember. One of my buddies who I'm not friends with anymore because we drifted, but like he and I had Pokemon cards and we actually fought with them.
Yeah,
Did the
like play
actual
the
game.
game.
to the game.
Like that's just me. And we played that on the bus and people were like, ew, weirdos. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just enjoy fucking playing with the cards. Like it's
Do you guys know Magic at all?
Oh,
Magic the
I was
Gathering?
literally about to say something. I was literally about to be like, so it's very similar to Magic the Gathering.
Dom, did you know about the Lord of the Rings packs they released?
Oh
like, a
yeah, I
couple
did
weeks
hear
ago?
about them. I never saw
About
them,
the
but I
One
heard
Ring?
about them.
Yeah, so in the packs they released a singular copy of the ring.
Mm.
It was holographic. There was only one copy of it.
It's one of one in the entire
Yes,
world.
one of one in the entire world.
Wow.
And this is when I worked at the board game bar. So we would sell board games. We had a bar there. And
Really cool.
yeah.
Shout out Victory Pint.
Shout out Victory Pints. It's
Like that
awesome.
awesome place.
The dude that runs it, his name is Riley Mullins. I love him to death. I love him to death.
That was so. Every time you would be like, "Hey, y'all, you guys want to come do Victory Pints?" I was there in a heartbeat.
it was
Like, love that.
awesome. But we would sell Magic the Gathering boxes, card packs, booster packs, etc. So for the release, we were able to order the Lord of the Rings boxes, like booster boxes, early. And we were
Excuse me.
doing a pack opening, and whatever you opened from the box, that's what you would play with
Okay.
for our little
Okay.
tournament.
Yeah.
And we were obviously everybody's hoping, oh shit, the One Ring, I need it. We're opening them early, I want the One Ring.
It's the One Ring.
Right as we're getting ready to do it, we get an alert that someone got the One Ring in Canada.
Damn it.
Oh,
We were so pissed.
Damn it.
We were so pissed.
I think.
It's like getting the golden ticket in Willy Wonka.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got
I think they increased the amount.
Did they?
I think there's 6 now. There's only 6.
Okay.
Cause like I'm looking on tcgplayer.com, and you can buy the card. People are selling it, but it's only it says 1 of 6.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
those would probably run $1.
Oh, it's Lord of the Rings and Magic the Gathering. That'll run your pockets.
Oh yeah.
There's no way.
I have an entire like nice designer like card holder box of my Magic the Gathering cards, and I have my deck in there that I play with, my 60 card deck. And
I have that for my One Piece trading card game.
I do have a question, Beebs. What lands did you play with?
What lands did I play with?
Yeah,
I was
so
a
like
green.
green.
I was a green and black.
Okay, I was red and black. I was fire and death.
Okay.
So I had this card, and
This is all Chinese to me.
This is like when you guys were talking about sports.
Yeah. This is like no idea.
So I have this card, and I think it's called the Headless Horseman.
Okay.
Let me see if I can look it up. But pretty much what it was is for every dead land that you had activated equaled the amount of health and the amount of attack it had. So I could have 10 dead lands, and it would have
that's
10 health,
crazy.
10 attack. Hold on. Horseman.
What?
Yes, I'm not joking. I really need. I'm trying to find this card.
It's not from confusion. It's from me trying to squeeze
Hold
out
on.
this fart.
Hold on. The
Chick.
Horseman card. Magic.
Speaking
The
of horse,
Gathering.
Speaking of horses, horse semen goes for quite a
No,
penny now.
not that one.
That's Headless Rider.
Yeah, no, not that one.
That's for all of my
Hold
listeners
on.
who are in the same boat as me and have no idea what they're talking about. You're welcome for whatever. You're welcome for that statement.
Come on, where is it?
Me and my homies talk about the horse burn.
I'm only seeing,
We know about that market. It's okay.
Is it that? No.
I give up.
I'll eventually find it, but yeah, that's pretty much what the card was. Hold on, maybe if I
know
can...
they're cool. I just never got into them because I had no one else to play with.
Yeah, that's messed
What?
up.
What?
I never had anyone to play with, but I still did it.
I just
What game?
and plus where my school shunned and all the other kids shunned doing that sort of shit. So
Y'all remember Beyblades?
Oh, I never owned one, but to this day, I still want to play Beyblades with somebody.
I had one Beyblade,
Dude,
bro.
Evans, are you coming to Evan's birthday next week?
Yes,
it'll be coming
on
up.
Sunday. I'm coming on
Let-
Sunday.
Let's all get Beyblades.
Hell yeah.
Let's all get Beyblades and we can play Beyblades.
Someone can Beyblade one off my butthole.
Dude, I was doing I went down like a rabbit hole on Beyblades. It's like Pokemon with Beyblades. Each Beyblade has like a type. There's stamina types, defense types, and attack types. And in the middle, there's balance types. Attack types be stamina. Stamina will be defense. Defense will be attack. You can change the parts to make it better or worse for whatever type you want.
Holy shit,
No.
that just made it so much cooler.
I know. I didn't know this.
That's so cool.
When
That's
I was-
so fucking cool.
When I was younger, I remember running people's pockets because we would play for like cash. in grade school.
You guys were gambling in
Yeah.
grade school?
yes.
That's fucking sick as shit.
No,
What the fuck?
dude, I don't know. I don't know why they let us get away with half the stuff. These I went to a private Catholic grade
I
school.
know where you went to school.
Yeah.
Barbecue,
No,
I
I
know
was
where you went.
Dude,
running
I'm
people's
still.
pockets.
And
Okay.
that's why I'm so confused on how the fuck they let you gamble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was running people's pockets because I had a twisted tempo, which is a defense type. It's, in my opinion, it's phenomenal. I would just run people's pockets with that shit. And we would either do for cash, or if you won, you take your opponent's Beyblade.
It's like fucking street racing, bro.
Yeah.
I win. If you don't got cash to pay, I take your fucking car. That's so cool.
Yeah, I would just run their pockets and take their Beyblades. It was so fun.
That's so,
I think that's one of the reasons they hated me.
that's
That's
definitely
most definitely one of the reasons they hated
definitely.
me.
They definitely figured out the scheme and someone.
Oh no, I don't think they ever figured it out. Evan, you know the people. You know
Yeah.
a lot of the people in my school. They were not very smart. But no, they definitely
half-
never.
90% of them went to Lebanon. Of course, they're not very smart.
Yeah, they never figured it out, but they were pissed. That was one of the things, though. I remember I was invited to like a birthday party where we played paintball, and I was the only one put on the opposing team because they didn't like me, and I ran them. I fucking destroyed them because I go to the shooting range. I
Yeah.
played paintball normally. Like I would go every like 2 weeks or so. I was used to paintball. And so I would destroy them, and then we'd come out, and then they started throwing rocks at me.
Damn,
like-
what the fuck?
And I'm looking back now, and I'm like, y'all are pussies.
Exactly.
Y'all are fucking pussies. I destroyed you, and all you can do is throw rocks at me.
Because
Get
y'all
rocked.
fucking suck.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Dude, I'm still looking for this fucking card.
You're still looking for that card.
Like, dude, I'm. What? Oh, there's a
Still thinking
second.
about
There's
that
a second
horse
page.
season.
Thank God.
What that sells for?
Mr. Hands.
Is this it? Oh my
You
god.
know whale
Oh my
semen
god. Is
sells
this it?
pretty well too.
Does it?
Yeah. Like it's like
Yes, I found it. I found it. I found it.
$40,000
I found the
a
card. I found the card.
Oh,
It's-
you found it?
Yes.
Send-
Okay.
send
So
it.
it's called
Send it.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Nightmare's
40
power.
a gallon.
Nightmare's power and toughness are each equal to the number of swamps you control.
That's crazy.
And it's a flying type.
That's crazy.
So-
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a fucking insane card, and every time I played against my brother, he'd hate me because I'd end up drawing that card, and I'm like, "It's game over, bud," and he's like, "No."
Is that even legal in like tournament play?
I don't know. It's
Oh, no shot. That's from like 1993, 2013. Nightmare Power. They released in 2013? They released it?
Hey, and guess what, barbecue? That's over 10 years ago.
Don't say that. Don't make me feel bad.
ooh, they just changed the rulings in 2013. Nightmare's ability counts all lands you control, not just
What?
swamps. I'm
That's-
looking at this right now. I'm looking at it. Oh my
That's-
god.
Crazy.
That's
I'm trying to think of a way
insane.
I can put this in like Evan terms.
That's insane. Hold on. I really want to look up this card. Nightmare.
So Evan, think of
Magic.
it like this. You're playing basketball, okay?
Okay, that's a
You're
perfect way
playing
to put it.
basketball, and the more like players you have on the
The court.
on the court, the more accurate your shots are.
So if you had 10
constant.
people,
And they keep making more points each time.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's
crazy.
that's kind of fucking ridiculous.
Like this
You could
card is
fucking have an
insane.
entire team of 14, 15 people and just have Steph
And
Curry of a shooting type and just fucking.
since it's flying, since it's a flying type, only specific people can block you.
Yes.
Can attempt
Okay.
to block you.
Now that I understand
Only-
that term on its
Only
own.
specific like enemies can hit you.
That's-
so dumb.
Or even
Okay, that's
defend
fucking
you.
ridiculous.
Because flying type can usually, like, if someone has all ground type and you have a flying card, and you decide to attack, you could choose to attack the player instead of his cards, because his cards, since they're land, they can't defend him. They can't
Yeah.
defend against a flying type.
Dude,
That's
that-
actually
low-key-
insane.
That's low key how I feel whenever I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I have an Exodia deck. If you don't know what Exodia is, it's this it's a set of 5 cards, okay? Each card, it's the card's called Exodia the Forbidden One. You have to get Exodia's head, his right arm, his right arm, his right leg, left arm, left leg. And if you get all of them and put them in play,
Okay.
then you win the game. Like that's just an auto win.
It's an auto win?
It's an auto win, but it's
That's
very,
crazy.
very difficult to play. It's not very consistent.
Okay.
I built this deck that was purely just drawing out of my deck until I got Exodia. And then I would play it and win to the point where I was getting turn 1 Exodias.
That's fucking insane.
So I would go to Victory Pints and like message the Victory Pints Discord and be like, anybody want to play Yu-Gi-Oh? And I'd get like a couple people be like, yeah, and I just run them.
That's fucking
I would just
stupid.
run them turn 1.
That's
And
fucking
they'd be like,
insane.
did you just ask me to play Yu-Gi-Oh to do that? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm like, I pull out my other deck and I'm like, okay, now we can actually play. But
That's fucking insane.
I was like, now we can actually play. But I just had to show you the Exodia deck.
Yu-Gi-Oh! See, I don't really. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't it kind of like Dragon Ball Z in a way?
No.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Not
Yu-Gi-Oh is nothing like Dragon Ball Z.
like
No.
I don't even know what I
No.
would compare Yu-Gi-Oh to, because I remember I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh every Friday morning before going to school.
I was a Bakugan.
No, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. It was Beyblade. It was
Oh my
Beyblade
God.
every
You remember
Friday.
Bakugans?
Yeah, I think it was
Bakugans.
every Friday morning before I got on the bus. I would watch the episode of Beyblade, and I
What you know
remember,
about Bakugans, Evan?
I remember getting to this episode where it was like a grand finale, and it was like a black dark horse Beyblade that like
Yeah.
corrupted whoever possessed him. And they were fighting. I can't remember exactly what happened after that, but I think that was the last time I remember watching Beyblade.
Dude,
Dom,
Bakugan.
did you ever play with Bakugans?
Yes,
I probably
yes,
still have
yes.
some
I
somewhere.
don't know if I have mine anymore, but I remember
That's a
having those
thing.
little motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. No, that's something you have to. I had to dig deep in my mind.
Dude,
Dude,
I remember fucking throwing
No,
those
when I'm
things on the ground.
and they would open
I
up.
had the blue one. I had the
Open.
all blue one.
I had a red one and I had a white one.
Dude, I had so many. I had like 10
I
of
had a
them.
lot of. Bro, you know what I had a lot of?
It probably could be somewhere and sitting in one. Like this is all my stuff right here. Like all my childhood shit. There's a little bit more over there, but like this is like my childhood toys all right here.
For context, Evan just went into
The
a
unfinished part of my
separate room,
basement.
and he's just got a bunch of shit.
Like this is not mine, but like all those white boxes back there are all mine, and they're all like those back there are all Legos. These are all action figures in here. Like I probably have them in here somewhere, but like, yeah, no,
Those are small little shits.
I fucking missed those, bro. I remember I thought they were like a weird type of Beyblade at first.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing.
Like I thought they were Beyblades,
I
but
thought the exact same thing, but no,
no, they
they're
don't know.
dope. I didn't. Was there like a TV show for Bakugan or something?
Yeah,
Was there?
Yeah,
I think
never even
so.
watched
I don't
Never
think
did-
I ever
never,
watched
never
it.
did I, but I remember there was an episode on TV. But I remember Teen Titans was on it, so I watched
And
that
it's like
instead.
you're gonna watch Teen Titans.
I'm fucking watching Teen Titans.
Dude, you remember the Teen Titans movie where they went to Japan
yes,
with like
bro.
all the paint, like the graffiti fuckers?
yes,
Shit was
dude.
thick. And then the other one with fucking Thunder and Lightning, that shit was awesome.
I kind of remember that one. That one I don't quite remember as well.
I loved that. You remember the Red X mask I made? Yeah.
Dude, I fucking loved those episodes. Were always so good. One of my favorite episodes was when Robin was going insane, seeing Slade.
Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
I've seen
and
clips
he's
on
like,
that.
He goes up, yeah, and he's going up to like Starfire. He's like, "Why did you stop Slade? There's no,
No
Slade."
Slade.
No Slade.
And then Raven
my
goes into Robin's mind, because they don't
Yep.
believe him, and then she ends up seeing Slade as well.
So I was going to another
good.
Comic-Con, and I was like, fuck it. I want to make a cosplay. I want to make something easy, easy. And I was like, what could I do? And I settled on Red X. Because I mean, it's just like black and then a mask, combat boots, maybe like some body armor, you know? The mask was the main thing. So I ordered a little airsoft mask. I get my foam out. I start painting. I start cutting. And then I wired little like LEDs in the lights or LED, like little LED lights in the eyes so that whenever I put it on, I could flip a switch and the lights or the eyes would like light up. It was sick.
Yeah, no, you had that fucking shit was cool, barbecue. I remember you showing us that. That was really cool.
I do like my Fallout stuff better though.
Oh, I
That's
agree. Your
oh,
Fallout is better.
it's so well made. But that's because I used wood for the Fallout primarily.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was that, dude. Yeah, fucking Teen Titans was better, and then Teen Titans Go started off.
Hold on, I'll
pretty
be back.
funny.
You guys keep talking.
Okay.
Um,
I
y-
think I liked Teen Titans Go because I was a child. Now
yes,
going back, it's so brain rot.
dude,
It's and they
it's
just
turned
make
into
fun.
fucking
No, and
TikTok slush,
they're just
bro.
dicks to Robin.
Like,
And I'm like, when did this happen? Because in my Teen Titans, Robin was fucking awesome.
Robin was you feared Robin.
You feared Robin. He had some mental issues going on.
I mean, he was
he-
the spawn of Batman.
he was
Go fucking figure.
He was the spawn of Batman. He had a lot of mental issues going on. He had fucking PTSD. But he was still the leader,
and they
Everybody-
respected that he was the leader.
Everybody listened to Robin. But now you watch this new shit, he's fucking twerking and they're all making fun of him. And I'm like, no, this
for his
is
baby hands.
this is my fucking Robin. This isn't my Robin. What happened to Robin?
And then they got fucking what was it? They got Starfire's the love interest in Teen Titans, and then they fucking make him get denied by Starfire so many times,
No,
and he just gets depressed over it. And I'm like,
this is
it's so sad.
no, it pisses me off because it's like that was something so like vital to what made Robin like a dynamic character.
Because then he started to Batman's children never really opened up. And then to see him start to open up with someone like that, with Starfire, made him an insane. Like the growth and the character development
made
it so good.
Extremely dynamic, and it added a lot of like context and a lot of like dread when it came to Slade too.
Yeah, because Slade went off after the people he loved.
Yes,
And when, as you can tell, as he got more and more into the show, he started worrying about, okay, now it's not just my team I have to worry about because they're my teammates.
I like this fucking girl.
I
like this.
like this chick. I'm willing to die for this chick. Like now, he looks at my team now, if he figures it out, he's gonna just go right for her, and then he's gonna have me, and then my team's at risk. So that's when it starts devolving, and that's what made his such a good character development. Now it's fucking twerk, and then you got making fun of him for the baby hands, and he's getting denied by Starfire on every turn, and Starfire thinks it's hilarious too.
And I'm like, dude, just come on. And then I hate how they just made Beast Boy unbelievably dumb.
Like he was
kind of an idiot, but he wasn't
a brain dead.
he
idiot.
wasn't fucking brain dead. He was just funny. He
made his stupidity
his
funny.
entire thing was that he was just really immature.
Yeah, it was immaturity, not stupidity. And those things are two different things. And they made him stupid and immature instead of just immature. Like when Beast Boy turned on his brain, like it showed. Like he was very efficient in combat. He understands social cues and everything like that.
And he basically had a fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, Raven.
Like
And Tara, I mean Tara a little bit, but
not Tara a little bit. Tara. You looking in the show, like they were like in love until she fucking died.
yeah.
But it was like they ruined it. Like they fucking shit
They
on
shit all over the main parts of the show. And then they had that one episode where they crossed paths. It was the Teen Titans Go versus the Teen Titans.
No, it was a movie.
Yeah,
It was
and
a
they tried
movie.
to say that they were so evenly matched, bro.
It's like, no.
My Teen Titans would have wiped the fucking floor when Teen
would
Titans
have
Go.
mopped them.
Get the fuck out of
Robin
here.
would have been sitting there struggling not to kill them.
Yeah, I think Robin by himself could have taken down the Teen Titans. Go.
Definitely. Robin would have sat there beating the crap out of them, having PTSD flashbacks, and then be like, oh shit, I'm about to kill this guy.
Yeah, I need to stop. But
Oh my god.
so fucking
They
good.
blatantly just shit on one of my favorite shows. And dude, I can't get over just how well made. And they just never finished it. They never finished the original Teen Titans.
It just leaves everyone on a cliffhanger, and it's like watching Revenge of the Sith, hoping Anakin doesn't die.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't turn to the dark
Mhm.
side. It's like every time you watch Teen Titans, you just know that there's not a
You-
really good
yeah,
ending at
you
all.
know it's going to just stop, and you don't want it to stop.
And it's just like you get into it, and you're so happy, you're so happy, you're so happy, you're into it,
It
and then
goes
it
on
just,
for like 3 seasons, so you have a decent amount of content. So you
Yeah.
feel like, oh, I have more. I always have more. And then you get to the end, and it's like, I don't have more. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I wish they would just fucking finish it for us' sake.
Dude, it's too late.
It's too.
You gotta admit it. It's too late. Like the one thing I liked about Teen Titans Go is that they kept the same voice actors. Like I really respected that. That Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go used the same voice actors from for both.
Yeah,
I liked that Robin was still Robin. I liked that Raven was still Raven. I liked that Beast Boy was still Beast. I didn't have to get used to new voices.
yep.
I liked that. I didn't like the show.
No,
I just didn't like the show.
like I can't believe they even said yes to that. Like,
No, who greenlit this shit? You gotta admit though, some of the like cartoons that they're putting out now are so bad. Because like the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that we grew up with,
was
Like,
banging.
you can go back and rewatch it, and it's like that's still good. Like,
Yeah,
Total Drama Island.
like
You remember?
still good.
You guys remember Total Drama Island? Fuck
yeah,
Yes,
I
dude,
still go
that
back and
show was
rewatch
so
it because
good.
it's good. Teen Titans. I still go back and rewatch Ben 10 because I
Oh.
love Ben 10.
Ben 10 was so good, bro. And my favorite season when he got the upgraded Omnitrix.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite seasons. Oh, the thing how it got bigger, more green, and it just like the whole new like set of toys he
Mhm.
had, dude. I had one of those, like that.
So
I
did I,
had
so did I,
one of
so did I.
those. I don't know if I sold it on a yard sale or what, but like, oh damn, I
It's
fucking
like
missed that.
now that
thing
you're
now.
older, it's like
It's like I would have. I low key would wear that in
Yeah.
public.
no,
like
no,
not
now
even
that you're
lying.
older and like just comfortable with yourself and like
I would have
yeah,
worn it.
I'm a nerd now. I'm
And I
okay being a
accept it.
fucking nerd. Fuck y'all. I would go out wearing a fucking Omnitrix.
Hey, what time is it?
No, but I went out wearing my fucking Attack on Titan jacket. If I had a Ben 10 jacket, I would wear it.
If that, I hope you know that was the one thing that was stopping me from doing Ben 10 stuff as a kid. Like, I'm like, oh, Ben 10's not blonde, and I don't want to wear a wig. It's like, you know how bad I wanted to be Ben 10 for Halloween, but couldn't because he had to wear a wig, and I'm not wearing a
but
wig.
there was a blonde Ben 10. Remember?
It was the evil one, but I didn't want to be.
No. There was another one. There was the one where Ben 10 got sent to another universe, and this Ben 10 is just rich.
Oh, that
It's
one.
the rich one.
Yes.
He's kind of a pussy,
Yeah, I know.
but he is blonde Ben 10.
Technically, it would be some sort of canon, but
Oh man, what are Pokemon? Obviously,
yes,
I still love Pokemon. Any other shows that I watched when I was like young?
Ninjago, obviously.
Lego Ninjago, the Batman
Yeah.
cartoons.
I rewatched that one recently.
I was rewatching Batman Beyond.
Ooh,
And so for
another
yeah.
really good. All
I don't
the
think I've
injustices.
I don't think I've seen any of those.
so
Really? Oh, you got to get on that, dude. If I'm doing my anime stuff, you got to
Mhm.
rewatch some of the older Batmans, like the 2000, like
oh
from
my
2000,
God, so good.
like for the 2008 one, the one that I just recently got done with. That cartoon one's
Mhm.
so good. Even as a cartoon like that, it's so good.
It's so
Where
good.
The
can I-
Batman Beyond one's good. The Justice League Beyond.
Dude, Young
those-
Justice is also really good.
Oh, Young Justice is so good.
I used to be an audio production major when I was in college, and so I know a lot about like audio tech, recording, audio engineering, all that kind of stuff. So I was watching Batman Beyond, and they introduced this villain who uses sound to, fuck with people.
I think I know who you're talking about.
And I was like, oh, I'm an audio engineer. Let's see how accurate this is. And then they bring up something called phasing. And I'm like, no fucking way. So what this dude does is he plays two frequencies at the same time, but like chain or like offsets one of the wavelengths. So when like how it's like a wave pattern at the top of the wave, the other like booster would be at the bottom of the wave.
Okay.
That's called phasing. What it does in audio is it completely cancels out the sound. So when you put it into a system, there will just be no sound.
Okay.
And they brought up phasing and say, yeah, I play two different frequencies and then I mute. Because I do that in real life, it mutes everything and nobody can hear. And I'm like,
That's so cool.
that's a really, really unique way to use actual audio science. I was like, whoa.
Shows aren't doing that
No,
now.
they're not. They're not
even
doing the
coming close to
research.
that too, and that's the crazy part.
Mhm.
No shows are doing that.
That's why I like anime. That's why I like anime, because they actually like put in the effort and the research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Oh,
Dom, you good?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting tired, dude.
yeah. How are we doing on time?
2 a.m. We are 1 hour and 33 minutes.
Ooh.
We're probably good.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's anything else anyone else wants to talk about.
I don't think so.
No, I think.
Well, I'm up now. Jesus,
We all got our.
I feel awake. I went from like half asleep driving home to now I'm like I'm up.
But
Well,
all right. Well, thank you everybody for
comment,
watching.
like, subscribe, like,
That was
subscribe,
a very good,
comment,
good
comment,
video.
subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like it all, like, comment, tell your grandmother, use her dead finger and like it.
Evan, everybody. Evan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. As always, comment down below what you guys thought. Give us your opinions. It's always very much appreciated. And, of course, like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week. See ya.
If you don't, I'll give you a ton of handshake.
Bye-bye.